Hello, fellow traders. It's Nutty Bar, and it's time to do the recap. Um, man, what a wild day. What a absolutely crazy day. Overall, I know I'm red. I know there's a lot of red on your screen, and you might think to yourself, "Oh man, Nutty had a terrible day." That would not really be true. I feel like I had a really nice I actually feel really, really good about today. Let me explain. Um, well, it started in the overnight session. You can't make this up. I mean, this is crazy. I, I've been talking about copy trading all of my accounts. And last night, I basically took the time to set up all my accounts, copy trade. I had the copy trader all set up for all my accounts. And yeah, I just wanted to get everything set up. And then I was kind of like, man, I should test it out. I should make sure everything is working. So I waited. I did like the 490s and the 500 here. So yeah, I went long, copy trading all of my accounts, and I mean, I was kind of dumb. It was very dumb of me to not put in a stop loss, which lessons learned. If you've been watching my stream the last 3, 4, 5 months, I've kind of started to get in the habit of I enter a trade and then I go back and add my stop loss instead of trading and entering with a particular bracket order. I usually go back in and add my stop loss. And that was my full intention on this trade. That's usually how I trade in the overnight. I'll add my trade and then I'll go and add my stop loss and take profit after. And yeah, wouldn't you know it, of course it happens when I'm copy trading all my accounts. I enter long and I didn't have a stop loss in place. And I also got distracted. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was just Honestly, I think I was just on my phone. I was looking at my phone. I wasn't really looking at my screen. And the next thing I know, I look at my screen and I about had a heart attack because there was so much red. When I looked at my screen, we had dropped 80 points. 80 points. And I was down close to $300. And yeah, I was in two micros. And I kind of panicked. I just panicked a little bit and I just closed the position. In hindsight, I should have just let it go because we ended up coming back all the way and I would have been fine if I just let it go. But I panicked and closed the trade, which I don't know. Usually that's the right thing to do if you in a situation like that. You just never know. I knew there had to be some kind of news event. I just didn't want to take the risk of it continuing lower. But then, I mean, that triggered me. It definitely upset me. It was just so bad timing. And just like that, I was down $10,000 overall. And yeah, then it started to snowball a little bit. I tried to get it back. And before I knew it, I was down $600 per account. And I actually took a little bit of a breather. I walked away from my computer and I just kind of had a reset, make sure that I'm thinking in my right mind. And, I wanted to make sure I'm not going to do anything stupid. I ended up trading a little bit more. I did end up, basically, by the time that we started the stream this morning, I think we were down, I think we were down like $400, if I remember right. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. You can go back and check, but I think it was around 400 I was down. And then during the stream, during the stream today, I did take a couple trades. We got the accounts back to like I think it was $300. I think it was like $360. in the red. And but then yeah, at the end of the day, I took this trade off the VWAP bounce and captured the double top right here. I was so happy. Honestly, if I would have just held, I would have ended up nice and green today. But once this little move happened, like we started to go back down, I just decided, you know what? We're back to only $100 in the red. I mean, I'm not sure why some accounts, like it's really weird. I'm not sure why this account is green and the rest are like $100. I don't know. I think copy trading that many accounts is just going to have that a little bit more. But anyway, regardless, I decide, you know what, I'm just going to close it. And I'm happy. I am happy with a $100 loss day after everything that I went through in the overnight session. I am more than happy taking a $100 loss on these accounts. So at one point last night, I was having some nightmarish things were not looking great. So, and on top of all that, QuantGuard, I think tonight QuantGuard will release the Tradedevil version, so we can actually officially lock ourselves out when we hit the day of loss limit. But yeah, it was definitely a risky move and just very, I mean, I was very worried, and it was not fun. I did not enjoy it one bit, but we got through it and we didn't panic. So there's that. So now I feel like the Band-Aid has been ripped off, so to speak. We ripped off the Band-Aid. We copy traded all the accounts and we found out the worst that can happen and we survived. So I kind of feel okay with it. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever now. I'm ready to roll and bring it on. Whatever happens, bring it on. You know, can't get much worse, right? So we're going to keep trading all accounts and we're going to copy trade all accounts and just see what happens. Obviously, we're not going to have all green days. We're going to have red days, but the goal is to build like $200 to $300 days is kind of what I'm looking for. And we're going to trade anywhere from 2 to 5 micros. That's how we're going to start out. So hopefully we can get some nice green days. One thing I will say, it does freak me out a little bit. The first trade, it does definitely freak me out a little bit when you look at your accounts and you're down $600 per account. Those numbers look very, very scary. And I had to take a couple deep swallows to not just absolutely freak out. But it's not for the faint of heart. But we survived and we're going to keep going. See what happens. So anyway, overall, I'm pretty happy with today. And again, just a reminder. So tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow night, right now it's 5:30. We will be live streaming tomorrow night at 6 o'clock when the market opens is when we will start with the live stream. And tomorrow night from 6 o'clock on, we're going to do a 23-hour live stream. So hopefully you'll tune in for it. We got there's a lot of different things that I got that we're probably going to do. Just hang out, whatever. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully you can tune in at some point today or tomorrow. But we will be streaming tomorrow morning. Probably not going to be a long stream. I'm going to try to get some sleep between like tomorrow afternoon just to rest up, get a good night's sleep or a good nap in before we go for the 23 hours. So anyway, thanks everyone for the support. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys all had a great day. Take care and God bless.